Hello and welcome back. We are in the week one playoffs against Team Blank and Zomnics. I am just waiting 1 second on my co-caster.
Please let it work.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. I hate that I have to reset like that every time. Okay. We're golden now.
Swan has ownership.
Oh yeah. Uh. He's got to log off anyway because he's just having problems.
Okay, then we are going to go ahead and jump into this game. Let's not waste any more time here.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize we were live. Hi everybody. I'm Chaos here with Queen. We had a few minor technical difficulties before we got the stream sorted out.
Welcome to Junker.
We finished the first map of this Tier 1 playoff match. It is Team Blank versus Zomnics. Team Blank emerged victorious on Ilios. So now we are heading into map 2 with Team Blank with a 1-0 record right now. Zomnics is on the attack while Blank is on the defense on Junkertown. Now, coming into this match, I have seen Zomnics play in the past. I don't think I've seen Blank play yet. Queen, I'm not sure if you have. So I'm not sure of what team compositions Blank uses.
But it does look like we are going double shield here coming out of Blank, along with a soldier and Ash. That might be a good push there to keep the hold. Going that double shield.
Knowing Blank is running double shield, I would trade one of the DPS for a Bastion since they appear to be going for the whatchamacallit, I can't even find the word for it. Pirate
Bunker.
ship.
Oh, pirate ship.
Bunker is mainly on the defensive side, not the offensive side. People call it the pirate ship when they're on the attack. Bunker is when they're on defense. And it seems like that's what. Oh wait. Oh yeah, they are on the defense. Blech.
Well, we're running. It looks like we're running mirror tanks here.
Yeah, double shield on both sides, on Zomnics and Blank. We have a strong, very good charge from Blank on Zomnics, taking out the Reinhardt and the Reaper. And just a full cleanup here by Blank, just leaving Moira by herself while she falls back to regroup with the rest of her team. Even though we didn't cast the first map on Ilios, Blank came out very strong and aggressive. They jumped right on the point, got a full team wipe, and they just had very strong momentum and kept Zomnics at bay. So I'm hoping to see them turn the tide a bit and switch the momentum back in their favor. And Reaper does go up top to get the early pick on Soldier. So now it is a 6-5 lead right now in Zomnics' favor as they push forward, forcing Blank to pull back. Nice Earthshatter from Blank, taking out the Zenyatta. So now they're down one main healer. It does take out the Reinhardt and Orisa as well. So now
comes out to try to save the team, but it doesn't really. It does help the Reaper push here.
Yeah, Reaper is cleaning up the rest of Blank here, so actually they do have enough kills, but Moira is stalling the payload, keeping them from moving it forward, so they gotta get rid of her so they keep this moving, and they do. So now Blank is gonna be out of spawn for one of their main healers, so as long as Zomnics stays on the payload, they should get this first cap. Bob does come into play from Blank, so that might.
Oh, the Shatter does come out.
And Tac Visor from Soldier, so that might clean up the rest of Zomnics here, and it does. So Blank does pull the stops out, and Zomnic is forced to pull back. It's been back and forth so far from these two teams, both running with the double shield combination and strong hit scan from Blank, while Zomnics has high DPS between Reaper and Junkrat, not necessarily hit scan.
Oh, we do see Reinhardt trying to come back here in the background. Oh, double charge.
Both Reinhardt's butt heads, but
Hydra does use Shatter. Oh, but the team wasn't really.
It was a very nice Earthshatter, but the rest of his team just wasn't there to capitalize with him. Now we have an Nano Boost coming in, does take out Orisa and Reaper and Zenyatta.
They used both support alts there.
Nice Fire Strike from Hydra, taking out the Junkrat from Zomnics. And they're down to 30 seconds now, so it's going to be their last push to try to get this first cap. So they're going to have to regroup and get an early pick somewhere, possibly on that Soldier since he's out of spawn.
The charge cancel there again. Oh, everybody's antied. This could be a cleanup in Blank's favor.
Coalescence is coming in, and here comes another tire from Junkrat. Oh, a 2-for-1 special from Soldier. And that is it. That is a full hold from Blank. They do get it almost to the first checkpoint, but they weren't able to capitalize. Blank halted their momentum and kept them back.
Initiating match.
So now we have Blank going on the offensive now, and they don't really have that far to go.
No, Blank did an absolutely wonderful job just holding Zomnics back there, not even letting them get to the first checkpoint.
Yeah, they got it right to the door of Junkertown, but they just didn't have enough to just push the door open. So hopefully they will come out with a strong defensive comp to hold back this very aggressive offense. And we see them coming out with Hanzo, Zenyatta, Moira, Orisa, Mei, and Reinhardt. So again, we're running with a double shield comp and a sniper and Mei for their DPS, and Moira and Zenyatta for heals. So they're gonna have to use those Zenyatta orbs effectively and go after whichever target he has painted with that orb. And on Blank's side, they're running with only one shield tank, Reinhardt and Roadhog as their secondary, and it seems like Blank's going all the way around on the right side, looking for a flank.
The speed boost from that Lucio.
Yeah, they take the high ground up top, on top of the building. And Roadhog going all the way around, looking for a quick pick, but they do wall off the Roadhog because they saw what he was up to. Reaper with the early pick on that Hanzo, so now it's 5v6.
Coming out of Blank, and the charge on the Reinhardt taking him out.
Yep, now Reinhardt just cleaning up the Orisa, so now they're down in all major tanks, so it's just the DPS and the supports left, and the supports do get cleaned up, so now Blank back in full momentum again. That was a very good strategy on their side, going all the way around instead of just going straight out of the gate onto the payload. It caught Zomnics off guard, and they weren't necessarily ready for it.
Oh, the Maywall quite doesn't get the Reinhardt there.
Yeah, Roadhog going around the left side again, looking for that pick, and he gets the Zenyatta with that hook.
And the charge into the team. The Reinhardt's anti-chatter comes out to play. The Reinhardt is going to fall here. And it looks like Blank is just going to clean up here and be able to get this point.
That was almost a full team kill from the Reinhardt from Team Blank, and that is it for round 2. Another impressive showing from Blank. I would say definitely from Blank side, their MVP for this map would be their Reinhardt being very aggressive and getting all the kills they needed to keep that payload moving.
Going into week 1 of playoffs, Blank is absolutely showing their dominance in this tier.
And for the rest of the audience who just tuned in to the stream right now, we just finished map 2. Map 1 was on Ilios. Unfortunately, due to internet connectivity issues, we weren't able to stream that map. But it ended with Team Blank emerging victorious, so it is right now 2-0 in Team Blank's favor. So we are heading now to Volskaya, and this will be match point. If Blank wins this map, then they win the overall series for week 1.
I'm really excited to see what Blank can bring into this third map. And Zomnics kind of needs to take a little powwow and get their conversation going and figure out how they can get against this team here.
Just checking to see if we have any changes from either side, to see if they want to change anything up going into the third map. No, we have to.
I do want to say on Junkertown, they did help. Blank did an exceptional job running that Orisa Reinhardt double shield to be able to hold Zomnics back. And then on attack, they just kept that momentum up that they had from the defense and pushed it through on the attack and just won it. I mean, I'm excited to see what happens in map 3. I think Team Blank is doing an exceptional job here.
Let's see. Yeah, so far from what me and Swan, who unfortunately had to leave, and from what we saw on the first map, they did pull out all the stops. Zomnics did put up a valiant effort to stop them, but their momentum was just a bit too high for Zomnics to capitalize, and they just took control. So I'm hoping they bring a more aggressive take going into this third map. Just checking to see if we have any changes. We do have one change coming in, bringing Cat in. Just waiting to see if there's any last minute changes here, but it's great to have you here with me, Queen, since we had those issues earlier. It was unfortunate that Swan had to leave us, but glad you were here to finish casting the rest of this game with me.
Oh, most definitely. I enjoy casting every day. Like, it's this game. I know a lot of people want to say that this game drives them crazy, but honestly, if you don't let the toxicity get to you, then it could be really enjoyable. And being able to see these teams in IOWL and see their growth through the seasons and just these amazing gameplays that come from every team is just exceptional.
Let's see. Where is... Okay. Sorry about the hold up, everybody.
Oh,
I'm just getting the lobby set up. Having a little brief issues.
yes, sir, it's okay. You know, with the third map being Volskaya, I think if Blink tries to run that double shield again on defense, will do a lot of damage. But I do like the double shield that came out of Zomnics as well on their defense, or on no, my apologies, on their attack. Um, Maybe if they do it on their defense on Volskaya, they can really take back this point and get a reverse sweep. I mean, any team is capable of it. I would absolutely love for Zomnics to come back and get this a win, show that they can do it too, because I know they can.
check and make sure I got the lobby set up right.
Oh yes, don't forget to switch the
Okay.
names. Switch the names.
Come on, where's the thing at?
Do I need to do it?
Oh, whoops! I think I have somebody in the wrong lobby. Here, if you wanna, I think I'm having a little bit of issues. If you wanna finish it up for me.
Yes.
Come on. Sorry about the hold up again, everybody who's here waiting for us to start up.
Okay, I can't do it now. My apologies,
What is it?
everybody. I can't switch the names, but I'll switch. It wouldn't let you switch them?
No.
Okay, well, just mention that to them. Because my apologies, everybody. It won't let us switch the names. Whenever both teams are ready, we can go ahead and get into
Yeah, I'm
this.
just waiting on confirmation from them.
So what kind of heroes do you like to play on Volskaya?
For me personally, we run what's called the Flaming Bone comp that me and my crew like to run. We run double shield, Reinhardt being the primary, Bastion, Mercy, Reaper, and for second heals, it's kind of a coin toss between the rest. It's just whatever we think suits combo we choose to run for that map. But we do have confirmation, so we can actually go ahead and jump into Volskaya.
Sounds great.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
But this map, primarily when we enter on defense, we go right in the back of the point, behind it, and we just sit there with both tanks and the Bastion, and that usually forces the enemy team that we're playing up against, whether it's in competitive or if it's a scrim or anything like that, they're forced to come up and attack us head on. And sometimes we'll even run a Symmetra with a teleporter across the other side of the map, so we can get across safely if they come at us very aggressively, like with a dive comp. And usually we usually emerge victorious a lot of times with that team comp. Sometimes we have to change it up if they see us coming with that strategy, but more often than not it benefits to our favor. So from what we're seeing on both sides, it looks like
A Bastion on attack coming out of blank. Interesting.
Yes,
Along with a teleporter. Maybe they're going to try to teleport behind and get this high ground back over here.
Yeah, that's very interesting. The team comp they're using for attack right now is very similar to what we use on defense. So I'm curious how they can implement it on offense compared to how me and my team use it on when we're playing defensive.
Looks like Team Blank has a clear plan on what they're going to do here.
I think they're going to try to go teleport behind enemy lines with that teleporter. And Zomnics holding strong with both shield tanks and a heavy Reaper.
Do you see the teleporter going up onto the tractor?
And the Hammond does get behind enemy lines, and Zomnic, I think, doesn't know it just yet. They do get the early pick on Zenyatta, and Reinhardt in heavy pursuit of Symmetra, and does get rid of her. So Zomnic's still in control right now. I thought maybe Blank would go, like you said, all the way around on the far left to teleport behind the point. But I think they were just trying to go right behind Zomnics and just jump right onto the point, but I think they got broken up where they couldn't.
Would you see the Bastion over here on the left? The left side trying to take the point. Takes the 2, 3, taking out half of Zomnics.
And now we have the Bastion ult coming in as well, and they're pushing straight onto the point with that. And that does clean up the rest of Zomnics. They do get the pick on Zenyatta again. And with that, that should give them the first cap.
Oh, Kitty Cat's tire gets taken out by a fire strike as Blank is just pushing in here.
They held it strong for the first minute and a half, keeping Blank at bay around that door, but that Bastion with those double shields is really taking its toll on them right now. They gotta...
Oh, Kitty Cat switches to the Bastion, but Ball is right behind, is putting pressure on him. The Zen ult comes out to play, keeping him alive.
Oh my god, the Bastion in the Baptiste window ult is just shredding through enemy lines with that. Another Bastion ult coming into
play here. Looks like Team Blank is going to go ahead and just take this. I mean, they just came in like a wrecking ball, literally.
Pun intended. But yeah, like you said, they just came in. Their momentum has been on point throughout all 3 maps so far. It's just been unstoppable. I'm not sure if Zomnics was just unprepared for how fast and hard Blank was coming into this match tonight, but I'm hoping they can turn this around and pull an upset the way I saw last night with Jack. Because on this map is when we saw the major turnaround in the game we casted, so I'm hoping we'll see that again here tonight, where Zomnics just unleashes their fury and just takes it out. on Blank here.
Oh, but DJ Frying Pan with the Bastion again.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Gonna go
Yes,
ahead and
coming
try
out
to
on
get
the
a good
defense.
hold.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if they try to use the same strategy me and my team uses, or if they're just going to hold the main doors. And it looks like they're heading towards the main door, so they're not going with the team comp that me and my friends do, but holding the main door is pretty much everybody's go-to strategy. It's the most common that's used on this map, since it's really the only way, not the only way to the point, but it's the most common method of getting there. And it looks like Zomnics, they're going to go all the way around the point this time.
They do. They take the teleporter behind, but the Junkrat and the Baptiste are already pulling back.
Oh no, I think Zenyatta missed the teleporter. But Blank was ready for it. They regrouped back onto the point, and Bastion, sitting all the way in the background, has total high ground with the Mercy damage boost helping him in that window.
Tab on this Baptiste is just doing absolutely wonderful, being able to keep his team alive and deal damage at the same time.
If I were Zomnics, I would trade one of their DPS for a Sombra to try to get behind that Bastion and get him out of turret mode. Just because he is lethal up there and has no congestion whatsoever. The longer they leave that Bastion in play, the more damage he's going to unload.
Yeah, being able to keep this high ground and the Mercy flying back and forth between him and the rest of the team is being an absolute problem for Zomnics.
Fire coming in from Blank does get the kill on D.Va, plus having the double shield from Orisa and Sigma is just another obstacle that they have to try to maneuver. I mean, they did have a Reaper on their they did have a Reaper, but they switched off to McCree and Junkrat, and I don't think that's going to be enough damage when they break through these double shields and up against a Bastion. So I'm really hoping they switch up their DPS to give them something that'll give them more damage against these shields.
Bad guys.
Reinhardt does go through on the left side, but he's by himself, so he's got to regroup here with the rest of his team.
We see both DPS pushing around here on the left side.
D.Va does force Bastion to fall back, but she does get ambushed by the whole rest of the team. Bastion don't come in and does get a double kill on Junkrat and D.Va. Valkyrie coming in from Mercy on Blank side. And just as a reminder, this is match point, so if Zomnics can't cap these 2 points, the win will go to Blank here. And in week 2, the winner of this match will advance to the second round, and in week 2, we will see the winner of this match go up against Ohana
Bongo's
Vipers.
coming out to play here. 60 seconds left on the clock, and Reinhardt falls. Mercy goes for the res. Fortunately, doesn't get it. We do see Dyer coming out.
In from does get negated by that immortality field. That thing always comes in handy right when you need it in situations like that. It takes the blow for a serious ult like that and keeps your team from dying.
Again, that Bastion
30 seconds.
is able to do a lot of damage, and the rest of the team is capitalizing on it.
Yep. And now Bastion going right up top, and he's actually in the same position where we usually have our Bastion when me and my friends run this competition. He sits right there in that corner, right above point, and they
taken out by the Junkrat tire.
Here comes the D.Va bomb. Does get a pick on the Sigma, which is their opening, so they got to make the best of it. But they still have that Bastion up on the high
back on that high ground. Takes out the mech, and then takes out D.Va herself. Oh, but Bastion fell to the Junkrat.
Nice pick from Kitty Cat's getting double, but it isn't enough. And oh, McCree was just there.
Again, I do apologize. I know that says Zomnics, but Team Blank actually won.
Of the game.
Congratulations, Team Blank, coming in here just with such fire in your bellies, being able to take this week 1 win.
Yeah, and even though it's unfortunate that Zomnics came up short, they are not totally eliminated from the playoffs. They do move to the losers bracket for round 2, where they will face Boop in that round, while we have Blank advancing into round 2, where they're going to face Ohana Vipers in the regular Tier 1 playoffs. So we'll have 2 rounds to go. We'll have Ohana Vipers versus Blank, and then after that we'll have Boop and Zomnics, who will face the winner of the first round in the finals.
Very exciting games coming up in the future, with week 2 coming around the corner as week 1 slowly comes down to ending. We do have 2 more games tomorrow. Make sure you come in and check out the channel. A couple exciting games tomorrow. We've got Morgan. They've been an absolute fireball coming throughout this season. So I'm excited to see how their games go um, against Royalty. And then we also have Norwalls versus Royalty Queens. Both teams are absolutely exceptional. This should be an excitement to watch. So make sure you tune in for that. I am Queen and my wonderful caster Chaos. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you, of course, for jumping in to help us since we had minor difficulties. Uh, Even though Swan wasn't here to cast with us right now, Swan was meant to be here to cast with me, but we still give a shout out to him as well. I'm sure he'll be back in week 2 to cast either with myself or you, Queen, or among our other casters that we have as well. But for right now, thank you to everybody who tuned in to watch tonight. Of course, Queen, thank you for having me and coming in to help me finish out the remainder of this game despite the technical difficulties that we had.
Most definitely. Okay, everybody. Have a great night.